Can someone stay in a state of pure love? Hey guys, it's John here in the studio on this beautiful, beautiful sunny day outside. It's 58 degrees out there. I am still drinking my mug of coffee. What a beautiful day outside. I wanted to hop on and answer this question. It's been sitting in my comments section for a bit of a time, and I wanted to make sure I got to it. This is what the comment says. John, are you always in the state of pure love? Or you forgetting it throughout the day? Is it possible to feel that special feeling of love all the time? Well, anybody who's watched my channel knows that I've got a couple of videos on my channel that says, John's annoyed. I don't think it's possible for anyone to stay in the state of pure love here in the physical, because to come here is to experience our separation. The key really is to make yourself predominantly loving, to put yourself in a place where you're loving the majority of the time. But you're always going to have your experiences that are not as loving, because that's why we're here, to experience our separation, so that when we come to see pure love again, we get a full awareness and understanding of what love truly is. Even in the Bible, Joshua got mad, he got frustrated, he overturned the tables at the temple, he cursed the fig tree for not having fruit, he you have eyes but you do not see, you have ears but you do not hear. He wasn't saying that with the choir singing behind him. He was saying that out of frustration that the people weren't understanding. Frustration. It's not as a loving experience as you might think, right? So to be here in the physical is to absolutely to experience our separation. And the way we experience our separations is through our various levels of fear. Now, I say this, and many people will take this as, well, we're just doomed to have fear. That's not the case at all, Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for thou art with me. You're walking through a valley of the shadow of death. You're walking into a place that has things that make you scared, the stimulus of fear. And it's a matter of coming back to the point of realizing that you can have less fear. You could have, but you're going to have those moments, because you're born without belief, but you're given belief throughout your entire life. And at the end of your life, you have to strip away those beliefs to come back to the source. The Bible says you must become as a child to enter the kingdom of heaven. Well, the child has no belief. But the life itself is an experience of feeling our separation from that pure love, from that pure energy, as some people would say. It comes back to this idea that without these moments of not being pure love, that we come to understand pure love more fully. We come to appreciate it more fully. We experience, oh my gosh, I don't feel like I was as loving as I could have been at that moment. And you learn from that moment. You learn how to be more loving. You learn how to live more loving. And you learn how to share more loving. And the more you put that out into the world, the more you have the expression of pure love coming into your life. But you'll never be completely without it in some form. I don't know if it's true or not, because I have no memory of this, but in the Bible, Joshua yells out, oh, my God, why have you forsaken me? Like I say, I don't have a memory of that, but that's what the Bible says. If that's true, that was a moment of anxiety. It was a moment of stress. That was a moment of feeling lost and abandoned. It was a moment of fear. And when you look at it from the perspective of Joshua, Buddha, Krishna, all of them had their moments, and the more detached they are from the world, the less emotions they have. And I don't think our job is to have less emotions. I think our job is to grow into the only real emotion, which is love, because fear itself is just the illusion of it not being there. It's always there. It's right at the bottom of every breath you take. That pure love that is your very nature. But you can't experience it without experiencing its absence. You have to realize that without that baseline to measure against, you could never know what pure love is. So your question asked me if I walk in pure love. I absolutely don't. And I have my moments. I have my moments of anger and frustration. I have my moments of sadness. I have very much less moments like that in my life because compared to where I was when I was younger, when I was living into the victim mentality of being an abused person, I identified with fear. I was in my own velvet cage saying, oh, these are the fears that I know, and I'm managing fear in my velvet cage. But what I learned is you can open the door and fly. But right now, where I am on my journey is I open the door and fly, and sometimes I find myself in the next velvet cage, and I've got to break free of that. But I understand that going into that next moment of fear, it's a beautiful dichotomy that shows me the true nature of pure love. And so that's my answer to this question. I hope it answers your question. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.